Right now on Thornton360, City Council gets a financial update for December. Thornton Fire reconnects with residents who received life-saving assistance. And get ready, the census is coming. Thornton360 starts right now. Hello and welcome to Thornton360. I'm Lisa Wilson. We begin with the latest from City Council. Council received the December 2019 financial report.
The general fund wound up about $800,000 under budget. That's less than 1% under the total budget, so we were pretty close this year. 45% of the actual spend went to public safety, between 29% in police and 15% in fire. We also spent about 16% on our parks and recreation, and 14% went to management services, which handles internal city functions like IT and HR, but it also includes an external-facing court system. All right, so moving on to the enterprise operating budgets, and this one is broken down by enterprise. So you've got water, sewer, stormwater, and sanitation funds. They all came in under budget, just by varying degrees.
To be consistent with federal law, on first reading, Council approved a city code amendment relating to tobacco products and electronic smoking devices.
The federal law actually changed and increased just the minimum age of the sale of tobacco products, including electronic smoking devices, from 18 to 21, and that was done effective December 20th. This amendment will increase the age that a person or a retail establishment must be in order to sell or distribute any device used for smoking, including electronic smoking devices, and also for a person to purchase, possess, or smoke any device for smoking, including an electronic device.
And the first amendment to the 2020 budget was approved on first reading. It includes a police department mental health and wellness pilot program, a traffic crash reporting software upgrade, a 911 network update, and the Eastlake Streetscape conceptual plan.
So tonight I present the first amendment to the 2020 budget, which provides an additional $739,616. The amended budget will be $323,216,708. So the majority of the requested appropriation in this budget amendment is to provide for newly awarded grants to the city.
To see the entire City Council meeting, tune to Xfinity Channel 8 or watch in high definition on Channel 881. The census is coming. It's a national survey that impacts housing, education, transportation, employment, healthcare, and public policy. You can return your form by mail, go online, or even call in. Any way you do it, it's incredibly important to take part.
What is the 2020 census? Every 10 years, the census records everyone living in this country. It's written in the Constitution and comes in a questionnaire that counts everyone who lives at your address on April 1st. The data can be used to inform funding for services like fire stations, schools, clinics, and representation that affect your community.
How will 2020 census data be used? Where there are more people, there are more needs for public services. That's why the census is used by the government to inform funding decisions each year. But that's not all. It's also used by nonprofits to inform services, by businesses to create jobs, and even by students for school projects. Understanding how the population changes helps us shape communities across the country for the better.
How does the 2020 census affect representation? There are 435 seats in the House of Representatives. These get distributed to the 50 states by population, and an accurate census response helps your state get the right amount of seats. States with smaller populations get at least one, while states with larger populations might get more.
How do I take the 2020 census? In March 2020, every address in the country will receive an invitation to complete a simple questionnaire, and there are 3 ways to respond. Number 1, do it online. Number 2, call by phone. Number 3, send it by mail. For those who don't respond, a census taker from your community will follow up and assist you.
Is my 2020 census data safe? After sending your census response, your personal information is kept safe. By law, it can't be shared with any other government agency, law enforcement, or landlord. No one. So take your 2020 census with peace of mind. Shape your future. Start here. Visit 2020census.gov.
For more information on the census, check out the Connected Colorado show here on Channel 8 or go to thorntonco.tv to watch on demand. Thornton Fire held a Survivors Birthday, celebrating those who received life-saving assistance from the department.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Say, we're going to go see the fire truck.
See fire truck.
Today is our second annual Survivors Birthday party. So not only with the first responders, but the dispatchers, the nurses, the police officers, this event brings all of them together again.
We had a drowning with our son, Ashton. He's now 2. He was 1 when the drowning happened. He had cardiac arrest on the scene. So the paramedics were trying to resuscitate him. He's amazing. His recovery, I mean, he's more than we could ask for.
It's nice when we have a positive outcome like this to, get to spend some time, appreciate a good thing. It's just so wonderful to see a family like this, happy and healthy. It's overwhelming too.
I just think it's a blessing, because we don't get to see this side as often. So it's awesome. It's pretty special.
Yeah.
The Thornton Active Adult Center recently held its annual bake-off. It was an afternoon of tasty competition.
Cheesecake, cake or pie. This is our second annual 55-plus organization bake-off.
That's the sauce. Yeah, it's a blackberry compote.
We have cakes, pies, chocolate creations, cookies, candies, and miscellaneous.
That's gorgeous.
Yes! Wow! They're beautiful.
And we have some wonderful esteemed judges here today.
The number on it is number 1.
Okay. I'm used to judging donuts. That's my specialty. But I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and do pies this time. I'm a big pie fan.
Wow. Just like wine, you've got to sit there and breathe in the spices and the textures.
I am making my final decision right now. Putting it all together, making my comments and adding up the scores.
Crazy delicious, so original. Presentation creativity matches the taste. That's a nice comment. Okay.
Cookies, candy, and miscellaneous. And first place goes to Dolly.
Bizcochitos and lemon cookies.
We're going to do pies next. And first place goes to Vanessa. This next one is cakes. And first place goes to Matt. Okay, for chocolate creations, first place goes to Sharon Mills.
Grab all your ribbons. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job.
A unique art opportunity at Trailwinds Recreation Center. Artist David Johnson recently installed some of his art at the rec center. Now he's teaching a class showing you how to create these woven works of art.
There's something about fiber, the sort of tactile quality of holding color in your hand and being able to take those yarns and create some sort of a structure through the weaving process. That class will afford people to have a beginning experience in tapestry weaving. The looms that come with the workshop are paid for in your tuition and fee. You keep the loom, you take it home. So that's kind of a neat thing too. That's been very popular with the classes I've taught over the years.
Johnson will be teaching a weaving class at Trailwinds beginning in March. For more information, go to thorntonco.gov/recreation. That's it for this edition of Thornton 360. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.